Creating an IAM user in AWS Management Access. Today, we're going to be talking about how to create an IAM user with secure access to the Management Console. Hello, again, my name is James, and you can catch me on cloudopscentral.net, also my personal website at jamesking.info, or you can catch me on youtube.com at cloudopscentral. Let's go ahead, fire up our AWS console, and we will add an IAM user for secure access management. This is an important step in managing users and permission in your AWS environment, especially when you're working on projects like Cloudflix or anything that requires role-based access. Cloudflix is a special project I'll be working on in the next couple weeks that is my own personal version of Netflix, where I will be able to stream my own media library from the cloud to anywhere I want to watch it in the world. From your AWS console, we can either click on IAM. If you've recently visited the page, more than likely you haven't. So just go to the top and click on your IAM or type it into the search bar, and let's go to the IAM console. Now, if you notice, I do have my root user MFA turned on, which is good, my multi-factor authentication. But in this video, we're going to talk about IAM users. So let's go over here to users. We could do one of two things. We could either start with the user group or user. I will go ahead and start with the users. I want to come up here, and at the time of the video, it's on the right hand side of the screen, create a new user. Let's give our user a name. If you know, the name of the account is Tim Henson. So we will create Tim_Henson. You can look at the characters right here that AWS allows us to use. I also want to provide access to the management console. This is optional. I don't want to specify a user in the Identity Center, even though it's recommended. This is Amazon's new service, but I will create my own IAM user. I'm not going to use an auto-generated password. I am going to use a custom password, so I will go ahead and type that in. I don't want to share that with you because this is for me and for me only. And I will not show you my password. Also, it says users must create a new password at the next login. Recommended. It is recommended, and for most users we would do that, but this is for me, so I will go ahead and just uncheck that box. Now, I will come down here and I will click the next button. And it says I should add the user to a group. And yes, I will. I already have the admins group set up, but let's pretend like I didn't, and we'll go and create a new group. And if you notice here, we have our administrator access, which I chose previously. We would give it a name, which in this case was admins, and then we would click create user group. However, I've already created that, so I will just add the user to the admins group and click on the next button. If you notice, we do have the user Tim Henson going to the admins group, and let's create the user. Hey, it's that simple. Now, Tim Henson is a user in our admins group, which will provide extra security because using the root account is not a good idea. We need to create an IAM account because having keys to the kingdom is not always the good idea. And you might say, well, James, isn't an IAM user with admin roughly the same? In a roundabout way it is, but at least now Tim can't delete the root account or change it and lock everybody else out. Only the root user can do that. Once again, my name is James. You can catch me on jamesking.info or cloudopscentral. If you're watching this video on YouTube, which you probably are, I hope you'll hit the like and subscribe. And that is all for today. I will see you on the next video.